Hi, how are you doing? Look at this. I don't know if you can see in the video, but I am out in snow and it's nearly the end of April. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, I wanted to make a very quick video to talk about the importance of generalising your training. So with our dogs, when we train them, we practice at home usually. We usually start off practicing at home when we're teaching them something new, and then ideally we go out into different places and we gradually practice in lots of different places and around lots of different distractions. And that process is known as proofing. And it is really important, but what I think happens is a lot of people skip the proofing stage. The dog does really well at home and in a couple of places. They've learned to recall, they're great in the house, they're great in the garden, they're great on their normal walks. And then they go somewhere really wild. They go way out into the countryside where suddenly there's a whole lot of extra wildlife smells, and think that the dog's recall will still work, and often it doesn't. Now, you can be lucky with some dogs, you can be absolutely lucky with some dogs and it still does work and you feel as though you're the best dog trainer in the world. That's a lovely feeling, but actually what's more likely to happen is the recall will fall apart. So it's important that when you go somewhere new with your dog, when you go somewhere brand new, treat the first walk or two in the new place, or possibly more than two, it depends what's there, but treat the first walks as training sessions and don't assume that any training you've done in other places will carry forward. As your dog matures, gets used to training in lots and lots of different places, then that will become less important. But with young dogs in particular, you need to really think about doing lots and lots of training in lots and lots of different places and not taking it for granted while the dogs are still young. It's the same thing happens in lots of areas of life, but this is a really important one with dog trainers, and it is with dog training, and it is one of the reasons why dogs can get into trouble sometimes, because they're just not ready. The training just isn't there yet, and but often you don't know about it because they perform so well most of the time. So practice, see it as training sessions, and if you find yourself saying, my dog has got a brilliant recall unless he sees another dog, he sees a pheasant, he smells a deer, a jogger passes, we see somebody on a bike, if you've got any of those unless scenarios, those are training areas. Those are training distractions that you need to work on. And for some dogs you need to work on them for a little bit of time, and for some dogs you need to work on them for a long time. It very much depends on the dog and on your ability to come across those distractions at a time when you're ready to train. It can be a bit of a complicated process, but have fun with it. Training your dog should be fun. You should go out and love to train your dog. So practice as much as you can and see it as fun. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.